It's time for us to go to the Habitat Fair. The JoyNews Habitat Fair is here again, building on the continuous success from last year's Habitat Fair in promoting affordable housing for all. This year's edition will take a different outlook under the theme Rethinking Building Technology in Ghana to give true meaning to affordable housing. The 2019 edition of the JoyNews Habitat Fair, in collaboration with Elegant Homes and SuperSem, will create a one-stop avenue which will bring together property buyers. But now let's take you live to the Adum building for the official launch of this year's.
Thank you for tuning in to the Joy News channel on the multi-TV platform, and you're welcome to the launch of the 9th Joy News Habitat Fair in the year 2019. This year's theme is Rethinking Building Technology in Ghana to give true meaning to affordable housing. Housing is a thorny issue in our national development discussions, and as you know, year in, year out, we always are playing catch up in ensuring that we have adequate houses for the number of people within the country. Habitat Fair over the years has sought to bring together key stakeholders within the housing sector and the construction sector to find ways to bridge this gap. And this year is no exception as we bring you the 9th edition. I'm Inshira Ado, and I will be the master of ceremonies for this launch, which is happening on our premises at Multimedia Group here at Kokomlimli. Without much time wasting, I'd like to call on the head of sales, the Joy Cluster, Mr. Alfred Niza, to give us a welcome address. Let's welcome him with a round of applause, please.
Thank you, Inshira, and good morning to you all, and welcome to the official launch of this year Habitat Fair. We are glad to have all of you on as sponsors, Elegant Home, SuperSem, and Pep Talk, and Domod. You're all welcome. This year, per the team we've selected, we want to redefine housing in terms of bringing more meaning into affordable housing. And the team, as it depicts, would bring together all the players within the housing industry, from land to real estate companies to artisans, and everything you need for your housing needs. So please, you're all welcome once again, and we'll continue with the program. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alfred. And just for further information, the fair this year will have 2 mini clinics. The very first one is on the 3rd and 4th of August at the Achimota Retail Center. Or the Achimota Mall. And then the second mini clinic will be at the West Hills Mall from the 17th to the 18th of August from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on both days. The main fair will follow on the 27th through to the 29th of September at the Accra International Conference Center, and we do look forward to seeing you there. The Joy News Habitat Fair 2019 is in collaboration with Elegant Homes and General Construction, where quality meet value. SuperSem, building your dreams with support from DBS Roofing Papa Pafi. Petok, timeless architectural fittings. Domod Roof, distinct and dependable. And Interplast, producers of high quality pipes and profiles. We'll hear from our partners from this moment, and I'd like to call on Mr. Kobe Adams from SuperSem to give us a quick word. A round of applause as he comes.
Thank you very much, Inshira. So as Inshira mentioned, I'm here representing SuperSem Cement. And when we heard about the Habitat Fair, we were absolutely delighted. We're the newest cement manufacturers in Ghana, and the opportunity for us to join the Habitat Fair came as, I guess you would say, an opportune time to be able to partner and help Ghanaian builders go ahead and build their dreams. We've put together the most technologically sophisticated cement grinding plant in all of Ghana, and we launched it in 2017. So this is really our 2nd year of operation, and we're just getting into the market. We're in Accra, we're in Kumasi, and all places that we expect to be visiting over the course of this Habitat Fair. And what we're going out and we're telling builders as we launch this Habitat Fair is that trying to put together an affordable housing solution doesn't have to come at the expense of quality. We're doing this for our people, In Ghana, we're doing this in the interest of national development, and we're very delighted to be able to partner with the Multimedia Group and Joy FM to be able to put SuperSem out into the households and helping to build our dreams for people around the country. Thank you very much, Inshira.
Thank you, Kobe. A round of applause. I think it's good to see a new player in the cement sector, and I like the fact that you have national development at the core. Of course, every business would have that, but at such a time where we're exploring new ways of ensuring that housing is truly affordable so we can get more and more people to bridge that gap, we welcome you on board. Thanks. Next up, I'd like to invite Madame Dorothy Kwashi. She's the Executive Director of Elegant Homes and General Construction. Let's give her a round of applause, please.
Thank you, Inshira, and good morning to us all. Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited is excited once again to be part of Habitat Fair 2019. One of the major functions of the Habitat Fair is to bring all stakeholders in the housing industry under a common umbrella to showcase their products and services. Elegant Homes' participation in this event over the years has yielded many benefits, and we thank Multimedia for this great opportunity. The theme for this year's fair is Rethinking Building Technology in Ghana to give true meaning to affordable housing. I believe we acknowledge that shelter is one of the basic needs of mankind, and therefore everyone aspires to acquire his or her own property someday. As stakeholders, our primary aim is to support the government to bridge the housing deficit, which currently stands above 2 million housing units. This can be achieved when an enabling environment is created for a mutual and beneficial partnership for the construction of low-cost housing units with the use of innovative technologies. However, this dream of bridging the housing deficit gap by building affordable houses for Ghanaians has become a rhetoric than a reality due to the numerous challenges that developers face, namely cost of investment in innovative technologies, land acquisition and documentation, provision of infrastructure and utilities, access to funding, and taxes on imported building materials, and a conscious effort to minimize construction waste. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the areas that needs attention is to gradually change from our old method of construction to new innovative, cost-effective methods. Our traditional way of building with heavy blocks, casting concrete over all the walls at lintel level, reinforcing with iron rods, etc., make the cost of construction very expensive, therefore an inability to provide houses that are affordable. The dictionary defines affordable housing as a provision made in order to make home ownership accessible to buyers or who would otherwise be unable to buy. In other words, the responsibility of providing affordable housing rests on government and all of us. It will interest you to know that successive governments have all not been able to provide real affordable housing units. This is because prices that are quoted for government's own affordable housing projects are above the median income of the working class. We need to come out with technologies that will use less cement, steel, and imported materials for construction. We need to look into the use of light construction materials. Example, polystyrene block, light steel, bamboos, used shipping containers, reclaimed timber, and many more. Ladies and gentlemen, much as we are going to face cultural hindrances in the use of some of these affordable materials in construction, I believe it behoves on all of us to educate the populace to accept these materials. Example, I have seen prospective home buyers assessing homes based on the use of concrete and mortar. And once any other materials are used, they presume the materials will not last and that the building is not strong enough. Another way of providing affordable housing is to have more local manufacturers of building materials tap into the expertise of the affordable housing models of successful countries like China, Singapore, and many others. Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited is a wholly owned Ghanaian indigenous company and has contributed to the construction industry since its inception some 15 years ago. The company has successfully executed many landmark projects, including a 5-story lecture block and another 5-story library complex for the University of Professional Studies. Our latest project, a 3-story Greater Accra Regional Office for the Lands Commission of Ghana, located at Cantonments. We have also built a lot of houses, and currently our ongoing gated estates, elegant courts, located at Katamanso, where we have 3, 4, and 5-bedroom houses for sale. You will attest to the fact that Elegant Homes is a force to reckon with, and we are prepared to partner with any of our stakeholders to provide affordable housing to us all. I want to use this opportunity to wish all my colleagues here, stakeholders, and all participants of this year's fair a successful fair. We all wish that this year will be better and many more sales will be accrued. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Dorothy Kwashi. I was particularly struck by the use of light blocks, polystyrene, and other materials, and it just made me remember that everywhere else I've been away from Ghana, you tend to find that buildings are built with probably about 40% concrete, but we tend to do 120% concrete. So if elsewhere it can be achieved, then we probably ought to start looking at that and bring the cost down so I can also start buying houses. Next up, help me welcome Mr. David Ajayi. He's the general manager at Petok Locks. Let's welcome him.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. I want to start by talking about Petok Limited and what we do. What we do is that we deal in ironmongery. And when we talk about ironmongery, the technical people refers to door handles, door locks, hinges, and other accessories. Now, with that, you may think, oh, any door handle or any door locks should work fine. But then there are types. And once you know these types, it will prevent you from having a door that makes noise just after 3 months of fixing it, and many other things. Also, in terms of security, and there are so many technical terms, and I'm sure as we go on, we will know more about these things. Now, Petok Limited, we've been around since 1998, and our credibility is based on the fact that most of the people who bought our products since 2000, since 1999, 2000, 2001, are still using our handles and locks till this day. And this is because it's based in stainless steel, high quality stainless steel, so it doesn't rust. And this is evident if you go to Kolebu Teaching Hospital, which is close to the sea. Our products are still there and it's not rusted. If you go to the old office of the president at Osu Castle, which is just next to the sea, we still have our products there and it's not rusted. The hinges are not making noises, and it's because it's from Petok Limited. If you go to some new buildings like African Regent Hotel, the Talo office on the N1, the Bank of Ghana office at Accra there, and many other places, you'll find our products there. So this is the quality we are bringing onto the market. We normally used to deal with architects and construction companies, but now we have opened our doors to the general public so that everybody can come in and buy. And this is high quality stuff at an affordable price from Europe that we are trying to sell. So this is it. And as the time goes on, I'm sure we'll get the opportunity to educate members more on why you need the right handle for the right door. We have high traffic areas, there's a handle for that and the hinges for that, but people just buy and then it ends up in. So there's a lot more to learn, and there's a lot more people will realize, and then they'll start patronizing our products more. That's what we are hoping for. We are very excited to be here. This is our first time on Habitat Fair, and we are very excited. We are looking forward to getting the brand exposure, getting people, and of course, the most important thing, getting people to come and buy. I mean, that's why we are that's why we are here. So, and also we have outlets in Adabraka currently, and then Takrade, the market circle. And we are looking at opening more outlets. We also have an online store. Since we are adept with technology, we have an online store. You can come in, and then you just browse, you pay, and we deliver to you wherever you are across the country. So this is what Petok Limited is offering, and we are very excited. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, David. I like the fact that you're innovating and selling hardware online. But when you talk about, there's to every door, there's a special handle. It gives me the sense that you're the building jewelers, right? You make the ornaments that go on doors, yes, and buildings. But thank you so much, and we welcome Pertok onto the 2019 JoyNews Habitat Fair. The official launch will be conducted by my boss, Group Head of Business Programming, Emma Morrison. Let's welcome her, please.
Well, thank you, Mishra. Well, it's been quite exciting listening to everybody, and I'm already excited. So it's the 9th edition of the JoyNews Habitat Fair. It's very special because we're talking about technology and how it can inform or promote affordable housing. And that's what we're looking for. So thank you all. We often build, and there are certain norms that we have been following for so long. Using concrete walls and blocks and everything. We pour the concrete, lay the foundation, and everything is set. And then we always use certain types of blocks and everything. And we put the concrete columns and partitions and the rooms and everything comes up. And then you see the houses. There it is. So, and of course, there are also all the fittings and all the special additions that go into housing and building and everything. Sometimes when I look at roofing, I get excited by housing. I look at windows and I'm thinking, I need to change the windows to my house now. But, if I had my own way, every year I'll change something, do something new, build something, or put wallpaper, or change the locks of my doors and handles and get special everything. I get excited by it. So I'm very happy about this Habitat Fair coming up. And of course, we have 2 mini clinics before the main one on September 27th to 29th. So today, I want to encourage everybody, all of us, to reconsider how we have been building. We need to reconsider it, and also because there are new ways of technologies, and that can save a lot of money. Of course, affordability. And it is these new technologies I'd want the exhibitors to emphasize at this year's Habitat Fair, which will also make a difference to homeowners, retailers, and everybody. For instance, do we need to use concrete blocks for the internal walls, which I spoke about earlier, to partition our rooms and everything? I was quite happy about thinking about using all sorts of things, whether it's prefab, whether it's light construction materials and everything. We have to be excited by these. And also, how do we even plaster? Or how do we use other materials that we don't need to plaster, for instance? So, whilst at it, we should also explore the use of local materials. All these would drive down building costs. So we could, as the theme suggests, and of course, rethinking building technology in Ghana to give true meaning to affordable housing. We want to give true meaning during Habitat Fair to this theme. We always think about the themes when we're going to do Habitat Fair. We want to make it very appropriate that the people can also understand what we are driving at and also take advantage of. So I want to say thank you to our sponsors and our partners. I'm going to go through it. So Elegant Homes and General Construction, where quality meets value. SuperSem, building your dream. And of course, we have sponsors, DBS Roofing, Roofing Papa Fie, okay. Pertok, Timeless Architectural Fittings, Domod Roof, Distinct and Dependable, Interplast, producers of high-quality pipes and profiles. Thank you so much. Thanks, Isha.
All right. Thank you very much. Please, a better round of applause. That's my boss. And that brings us to the end of the official launch of the 2019 JoyNews Habitat Fair. And it came to you from our premises here in Kokomlemle. I'd like to once again remind you what the theme is. It's rethinking building technology in Ghana to give true meaning to affordable housing. And there will be quite a lot of things happening, new technologies, new thoughts on how we can truly drive down the cost of building. So we urge you all to make your way to the Achimota Mall on the 3rd and the 4th of August. That's just around the corner, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on each day. And the second clinic will be on Saturday 17th through to Sunday 18th August at the West Hills Mall. That's also from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. before the main fair itself, September 27th to 29th at the Accra International Conference Center. A big thank you to Elegant Homes and General Construction, where quality meet value. SuperSem, building your dream, and with support from DBS Roofing, Roofing Papa Perfie, and Petok, timeless architectural fittings, Domod Roof, distinct and dependable, Interplus, producers of high quality pipes and profiles. With this, we bring to the end our launch, and from here on, we urge you to follow all communication and make sure you participate fully in the 2019 JoyNews Habitat Fair. Thank you, and God bless you all.